Hey guys, it's Amy, and so today I had been asked to talk about the progress of my cornea transplant that I had on June 18th. So this is just a little update. So if you've watched my other videos about my cornea transplant, you know that I had been having quite a bit of difficulty. I had a lot of pain initially after. Um, and it just wasn't what I thought. And I think that's a lot of my own fault because though I did research it, I think I didn't research it enough. But anyway, it is January 8th, 2014. And so it's been, I guess that would be 6 months, right? Yeah, it's been about 6 months, and overall, things are going okay, but I do want to be honest and tell you guys some things because I know some of you have keratoconus and are going through the same thing. So, firstly, oh sorry, I had over the holiday I had like an eye crisis where someone had accidentally tapped my eye, and unfortunately your eyes have to be like babied so much, and I ended up in all this pain and had to go to the eye doctor ER like to be reevaluated, and everything was okay, but they ended up having to remove 12 stitches, which did hurt. And my eye hurt for like 3 days probably. And I guess I just want you to be aware of things like survivor's guilt, which I've been dealing a lot with. Now, please know that before I ever had a cornea transplant, I had a lot of anxiety to begin with. I've had anxiety my whole life. So for me to get survivor's guilt, it's not really a surprise. But perhaps if you're, I guess, a more balanced person emotionally, then you may not experience it, but a lot of people do. And survivor's guilt, if you don't know, is the guilt that someone died and you are essentially benefiting from their death. I don't want to go too much into it because I don't want to cry because I have mascara on and I'm about to go to a meeting. So anyway, you can Google it. But that's been one of the tough things for me. Secondly, I think when you have any transplant, your body and you are in such sensitive state for such a long time. It's not like you can have a transplant and then go do something. Like for me, for someone that has a cornea transplant, you pretty much, if you're sporty, you definitely want to ask questions because you kind of have to baby your eye the rest of your life. There's total chances of rejection today, 30 years from now, however many years from now, and that's very stressful, because like I said, when someone bumped my eye and I had to go to the ER, it was just all very stressful. So I don't know. I still am kind of on the fence if I'm really happy I had it. I have to wear safety glasses at all times. I just took them off for this video, but it's better than wearing a patch. Eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to wear contacts again. So for right now, I have 2 contacts in this eye, which is the eye that I should be having, what's it called? The riboflavin treatment. Well, I'll get to that. But so I have 2 contacts in here, none in here. And so although I have the transplant, my vision is nowhere perfect. So it's just hard. You always feel like a bit off vision-wise. And driving is scary, which I'm doing right now, although I'm sitting in the car right now. But and then typing is really challenging. I would say it takes about 3 times as long for me to type my reports for work as it did prior. So that's really frustrating. So there's still a lot of frustration, I guess. I'm trying to look at the positive. The cornea does look good to the doctor, and what else? They do think that with contacts it can be corrected, so it's, I guess, good. But then I have the whole issue with this eye, and should I have the riboflavin treatment? Should I wait till it's FDA approved? Blah 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 blah. So it's still very stressful. If you are a person who is kind of in my boat as far as you maybe having cornea transplant or whatever and you need support, just if you would message me and give me your email address, I am really happy to email you and talk to you that way, because there's a lot to it and no one understands that. Your family and your friends are going to think you're perfectly fine right after, and you're not, and people don't get it. And I think it's because we live in a very self-absorbed society, and you had a cornea transplant, cool. Nobody understands like all the trauma involved in that. So anyway, that's an update. Sorry it's not a better update. Bye.